Hey guys, welcome to Quickies. A new week of episodes here for you on a beautiful silver platter. Today, we're going to be doing Would You Rather questions that our wonderful, beautiful, and non-donut bringing producer is going to read off to us, and we're going to give our take. So Eric, whenever you're ready.
We were promised donuts today.
We did not get that.
Would you rather have the power to never feel physical pain or never feel emotional pain?
This one's too easy. It's physical pain.
Physical, yeah, for sure.
Because it would be so sick. Imagine the things you could get up to if you can't feel pain. I could get shot.
There are people that actually
We could go
don't
outside
feel
right
pain.
now and I could shoot you.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'm going to be the different one. I'm say emotional pain because that shit really gets to me more than physical pain. So my dad's dead, okay, guys?
Yeah, we know. You only bring it up all the time.
His anniversary is Thursday.
Crazy.
9 years. I mean, this is going to air like way after that, but
Way after.
still.
I think with physical pain, like I'm trying to get in better shape, I could go to the gym and not be in pain the entire time. That would be cool.
You just get like a super jacked penis or something like that.
That
That'd
would be sick
insane.
too. Abs?
No, the super jacked penis.
No, I mean on it.
Abs on a penis. That's a thought I would have
Yeah.
never came up
Crazy.
with. All right, moving right along.
Would you rather have the power to bring good luck to others or always have good luck yourself?
Bro, what? I'm being a selfish ass bitch. I'm 100% giving myself that good luck.
Exactly.
Fuck everyone else.
Man, I was gonna be really nice and give it to everybody else.
Wow.
No, fuck that, dude.
You know
I
what?
don't care about the people.
That's been my whole life. Maybe I should just, give it to myself. for
No,
once.
that's what I'm saying. I'm the same way. Like, I always try to help people and make them feel better. Like, fuck that. If I can have good luck every time, I'm nope.
If you have
doing
really good luck, you go to the casino, you win big.
That's true. And then you're planning on buying a second house, but just
Right.
you could just do
You
it for
win
'em.
big at the casino with good luck.
But you see, here's the thing. You technically that question is the same option in some regard, because if you have good luck, that could rub off on the people around you.
Right.
Because
This
like
could
if
be
you're
like
in
a domino thing.
yeah, because like if you were in a group thing, like let's say you're all going in on the lottery and like, but it was like you and like 10 people, like Friends has a whole episode about that. He's like,
If
no,
I have good luck, I'm going in on the lottery myself.
that's true.
The other people don't need the money I need.
Or like indirectly, like people you don't even know, like like you're on a flight and you're like they're going,
I
the
guess
flight's
the plane
going
won't
down
go
or
down,
something.
yeah.
Bad timing
Yeah.
probably, but then it magically pans out.
By now, planes are probably done going down.
Probably.
By the time this releases, planes are okay.
9/11/2 Electric Boogaloo has not happened.
Not yet.
Not yet.
The second plane has not hit the fourth tower.
Would you rather never have to sleep again or never have to eat again?
I don't want to sleep.
Same.
Probably same.
I like to eat. I don't like to sleep. I've got
You could do
things to
so
do.
much in that time.
Yeah.
If you didn't have to sleep, if you didn't feel tired and stuff, then you can just use up that time to be productive or lazy or whatever.
So much
you
time for
don't normally
activities.
have time for.
More time to shoot quickies.
Exactly.
More time to
Maybe
shoot
I'll take back
quickies.
the sleep thing then. I'm asleep right now trying to record this, so yeah, definitely. I mean, food would be nice, not the whole gain and weight probably aspect, but I mean,
I enjoy the food though.
yeah, that's true.
Would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere in the world but always arrive naked? Or teleport with your clothes but only to places you've been before?
I guess places I've been, because then I don't have to drive to work.
Yeah, that's true. And
I don't
like,
enjoy driving.
But you could could you carry a bag with you you know, to have like clothes in. So like if you wanted to go somewhere you hadn't been before, you show up and yeah, you're naked, but you could just put some clothes on real quick.
How do you explain that to an officer, though?
If I teleport where I want to anywhere in the world without clothes on, I'm getting shot. Middle of Afghanistan?
Okay, so,
Well,
so,
shoot
so
at me,
maybe the clothes.
Well, here's
You
the
know, just
thing
wherever you've been.
with that. If there is somewhere you want to have that option to, you could just, you know, either take a flight or drive there one time and then it's on your.
Right.
So like it's just
True.
like a one-time thing that you have to do that make that pinpoint. And you're like, all right,
We haven't
From then
considered
on,
a
you can-
major thing here. You could travel somewhere and then teleport home.
Yeah.
With your
True.
clothes on.
oh, that's true.
So like you could
Yeah.
go, that saves so much money on plane tickets.
Or gas.
Would it teleport my car or whatever? Because what if it was like a car drive thing?
Is it
I'm
like
making
whatever
the
you're
rule.
touching, you know, could teleport
Yeah.
with you? Or
Yeah, we need some technicalities in this.
I don't have the technicalities,
That's
so we're going
bullshit.
to move on. Would you rather live in a world without music or a world without art?
Without music, that way I never have to listen to AJR again.
Ooh, actually, big bet. For context, for anyone watching this, Eric behind the camera loves AJR, and they are arguably the worst band to ever exist. You know, I was obviously going to say art, but you know, I changed my answer. I 100% agree with Dylan.
I don't care about the Mona Lisa, but there's other paintings I like.
Like the Scream. That's how
The
I
Scream
feel.
is pretty sick.
That's how I feel every day. What about you?
You have to make a choice.
Yep, gun to your head.
Gun to your head.
Gibby to your head.
so are you both saying art?
We get rid
Okay.
of music.
My
You
re-
get rid of music.
My
keep
real
art?
answer is art, but the funny answer is what
Right.
you know. He's still sticking with that, but I do agree with what he said. My answer. is art.
AJR sucks.
Yep.
How do you feel about
So
that?
did 21 Pilots.
No comment.
Wow.
What about
Listen, I
21
have,
Pilots?
I have to answer this question, so just give me a
Yeah,
minute.
you're right. Someone cue the Jeopardy music.
We're patient people.
Yep. I don't think the answer's on either of our faces though. So,
It's
but take
not?
your time. It's not. I mean, I could check. Anybody got a mirror? It is honestly, it is tough if you enjoy both.
It is, like, yeah, I'm,
Like my girlfriend enjoys both. I feel like she'd have a hard time,
Especially because if you think about it, music and art relate so much together.
Well, that's what I was
Right.
gonna say too. They're kind
They're
of
like-
Consider this. AJR or dogs playing poker.
ooh. That's another good point. All right, my answer's music.
Dogs playing poker is
Fuck
sick.
AJR.
And Starry Night, Van Gogh. All of Van Gogh's
I'll
stuff,
just
but
go
like
with
Starry
music.
Night, pretty sick.
Next question.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay, would you rather only be allowed to use spoons or only be allowed to use knives for the rest of your life?
Spoons.
Spoons.
Yeah, spoons.
You can do a lot with a spoon.
Yeah, you can only do so much with a knife. Like you would not be able to eat noodles ever again.
You're going to cut the inside of your mouth.
Yeah. That's a dumb question.
Dumb question.
Dumb
Nick.
question. Should have been fork or spoon.
Wait,
then
did
I
you
would have
answer
said,
that?
Should have been
First.
fork or
No.
spoon.
and then I would have just said, "Fuck you guys. I'm doing the spork."
Would you rather live in a world where dreams come true but nightmares are equally likely, or a world where nothing extraordinary ever happens but there are no nightmares?
If nightmares come
I got
true,
you guys on that one. Huh?
if
you
nightmares
need to
come
repeat the
true, am I going to
question.
be back in high school again? Because that's a big,
Oh yeah,
it's a big one of mine. You know,
it's true.
I didn't finish my homework, and I'm like in the class already. Teacher's calling on me.
I have a constant nightmare where I'm back, like I'm repeating high school to try to get my the graduation points up or whatever they're called, and I'm also working a full-time job on top of it.
Graduation points.
Like the points that you
Like
get your
credits?
credits.
Oh,
You know, every time I have a dream about school, in the dream, I'm aware that I have a high school diploma. And
yeah, same.
and every time I'm like, you know, I could just drop out. I already have a diploma. And that's so confusing to me.
why am I here again?
I don't remember the question.
The question was, would you rather live in a world where dreams come true but nightmares are equally likely, or a world where nothing extraordinary ever happens but there are no nightmares?
I think it's the dreams and the
Yeah.
nightmare one because, like, I feel like the good would still outweigh the bad. I feel like you usually have more better dreams or good dreams than nightmares.
And you gotta spice it up sometimes with the
yeah.
nightmares.
You need a curveball every now and then.
Yeah.
You know?
I almost exclusively have
Wake up
nightmares,
sweating.
but I would still pick that one.
They hit the Pentagon.
Almost exclusively nightmares. I'll pick that one.
Man, there's been 2 9/11 jokes in this
If
episode.
a 9-foot tall man with really long fingers and stuff attacks me in real life, I think I could shoot him.
With 2 planes.
We could hit him with a plane or two.
Maybe one in a field.
If you go to pilot school, you don't have to finish the landing part.
That's true. I read that somewhere on a fake news website too.
Would
Next
you
question.
rather experience mind-blowing love at first sight or a long, slow process of falling deeply in love with the one?
Love at first sight. If I get married, I'm getting married immediately.
He did say this earlier,
Yes.
and before we even knew the questions. What was the like? So is it for like anyone, like immediately?
No, it's for the one.
For both of them.
Like you'll instantly know. You'll instantly know that you're in love with the one when you see them, or you won't know instantly, and it just builds up over time.
I feel like I'd want the second one because like it's more part of the journey, and like I feel like you want more and more of that as time goes on. Like you get to experience new things and really see it and open your eyes over time, rather than being like, oh my God, and just yeah.
I want to immediately fall in. I don't want to think about it.
Why not?
Because that's not how marriage works. You meet somebody, you marry them in a couple weeks. That's the way it should work. That's how God intended. That's what God intended. You meet them and immediately get married.
So what's the excuse for your slam piece?
We don't need to discuss it right now.
Make sure she watches this episode.
I keep telling her she's got to watch all of them.
She should come on.
She told me she has opinions on the podcast that she will not share with me.
She's like, that cozy guy?
She probably hates it.
douchebag.
She probably hates it. Biggest hater.
That's okay. We need one of those. You could come back from your commercial
We need
break.
some haters. We need haters. That
I mean-
drives engagement.
That's true. That's why on TikTok
Probably
people will
already
like
got some.
purposely misspell things or purposely missay things.
Just
So-
him.
We should misspell all of our episode titles.
I like that idea. Or like let's just have him say rolls again. Eric, why don't you come on the mic and try to say that word again for us?
Would you rather
No,
have to
say
laugh like a hyena during
Wait, did she
serious
even answer the
meetings?
question?
I
did.
Yeah,
Oh,
she
okay.
did.
All right.
Would you rather have to laugh like a hyena during serious meetings or hiccup like a cartoon character during romantic moments?
Wait, when would you laugh like a hyena?
Like during serious meetings. So like the president calls you into the room and says he needs to talk to you about
And they've
World
hit
War
the
III.
Pentagon. You could have picked anything in the world, and that's what you did.
President?
They hit the second tower.
You're not going to believe what's
Oh,
happening
dude,
right now.
that one. Absolutely that
Yeah,
one.
probably.
I'll hiccup.
Boo.
I'll hiccup.
They just feel like-
a
I think it
little
makes
hiccup.
it funny.
Like, I have less of a chance to have a romantic moment than I do.
I
a
have serious
business
meetings like 3 times a week. So
It's like
I would rather hiccup, you know?
it's like
First-
Obama addressing the nation when Osama bin Laden died, and then just like Osama bin Laden's been killed, and then he just starts howling, after that.
Cackling.
Yeah,
For
Straight.
some reason, my sisters and I, like, unintentionally just laugh at the worst moments, like funerals.
Yeah.
We like find something and like we just start talking about something and then we just start laughing and we're like, we need to stop.
It's a
We
coping
shouldn't be doing this here.
mechanism. It's like your mom died in a brutal car crash. Just instant laugh. Yeah, like that.
I
Like
would
that.
freaking confetti popper if my mom died in a car crash.
There'd be a firework display bigger than 4th of July. That's great. That's a crazy statement.
Half of this episode's been about 9/11.
Yeah, you're right. Why don't we just make
don't
that one of the
ask that
topics?
half over there.
Yeah, let's hear your night. Well, you need some 9/11 jokes.
I don't think I do.
Oh, damn it. That's all right. You got any more for us? That's it.
It's been 15 minutes.
Well, I don't care. I want more questions.
We'll have to part 2 then.
Would
Nah,
you
that's
rather
fine.
hit the Pentagon or the second tower?
I suppose that concludes our episode.
No, I want to dive into that, just like those planes. Anyways, especially into a field in Pennsylvania.
Jet fuel can't melt steel beams.
They can't. And Bush did 9/11. Anyways, like my co-star Sierra said, that I believe concludes the episode. And we hope you enjoyed this Would You Rather 9/11 episode. And we'll see you later in the week.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, that. Do all the YouTube shit. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.